Good evening all. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to be baking black cake, and I'm making one of the key spices in black cake making, Jamaican black cake. I'm making a mixed spice, and that entails coriander, mace, and in this it has cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and allspice already in it. And also I have clove. I'm going to grind up 2 of those cloves, and I'm going to make my own mixed spice. Stay tuned. Alright, so here I basically, my little chopper, food processor, whatever you want to call this, I just put all the spices together in the cloves, and I kind of just crushed everything together and blended. So you can store this in like a bottle or something, or you can store it in like a little plastic bag and you use it as you need it. Okay, so that's the mixed spice that we're gonna need. Okay guys, so I'm gonna be making my black cake, as I just did a tutorial on how to make the mixed spice. It wasn't really a big tutorial because it's just a bunch of spices that you blend together to make one spice. This is my raisins and my prunes. They have been soaking in rum for about, I want to say about a month. Rum and red label wine. And I have here some dried fruits, and the dried fruits come with orange peel, cherries, lemon peel, pineapple, citron, and some other things. And then I have my Marciano cherries. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and I'm gonna show you how to stew the fruits to prepare the black cake. Stay tuned. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in a little bit of boiling water. Basically, I put all of them in the pot, and I'm going to stew them. I'm going to come back and... The purpose of me stewing the fruits is so that they're really soft for when I blend them up, because I don't want to taste none of the fruits in the cake. Some people like to taste chunks of the fruit. I don't. So this is the purpose of me stewing it, so that I can blend it out, puree it out completely, and not taste any of the fruits like in chunks. Okay? So I'm going to add in like maybe about a tablespoon of the mixed spice, and I'm adding in about 2 tablespoons of the cinnamon powder. Then I'm going to add in a little bit more boiling water, and I'm going to actually cover the fruits with the water. I'm going to just leave this on a medium to low heat, and let it stew. And I'll come back and show you when it's done how it looks. Okay guys, I'm back. After letting this stew for about 30 minutes, it's super soft, which is what I want. I want all the fruits to be soft. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna blend up the fruits now in my blender to get it completely pureed, so that there's no chunks left in the fruits that I'm gonna taste in the cake. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm back again. I have blended out all the fruits in the blender, and you see how creamy that is. I guess that might not be a right word to use, but all the fruits have been blended out, which is what I want. I don't want chunks inside when I spoon the fruits into the flour mixture. Okay, I'm gonna show you the rest of the cake baking process. Stay tuned. Okay guys, I'm back. So this is the wet ingredients that I'm going to put together, and then I'll come back and show you the dry ingredients and put everything together. So in this bowl over here, I have about 13 eggs. I have 3 cups of brown sugar. I have 6 altogether, because there's 1 in the bowl, sticks of butter, and it has to be like room temperature soft. I have here, I took a whole lime, and I zested it. That's why you see it to the white part, and I used a half of it to make lime juice. And in this bowl, I've also added about 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. I have my browning that I'm going to use. I have my molasses, which is here already. I have 2 cups of red label wine, and I have a 1/4 cup of white Wray & Nephew rum. And here is the fruits, of course. Stay tuned. Okay, so now I have all my sticks of butter in the bowl, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my brown sugar in. And I'm going to go ahead on like a low speed, because I don't want it all over the place. I'm gonna cream together my butter and my sugar first. Stay tuned. This is how it's supposed to look when you've creamed the butter and the sugar together. So this is just the butter and sugar. And now I'm going to take my time and I'm going to show you. You put in the eggs. So I'm going to do like 3 at a time. And then you mix it in at a low heat, low speed. And I'll come back and show you. Stay tuned. Hey guys, so I'm back. So one of my videos got deleted by mistake and it was already too late because I already put in the ingredients. So for the sake of time, I'm gonna put the dry ingredients in the description of this part of the tutorial, and basically that I just folded it into the wet mixture, because I went ahead and added all the wet ingredients that I had shown in the previous tutorial, or the previous part. So this is the cake batter. This is about how it's supposed to look. This is the consistency and the color that it should have. And I'm going to go ahead and prepare my cake pans. And the oven is on at 350 degrees. Stay tuned. Okay, so the cakes have been put in the pan. In these pans that I have, the bottom part releases. They're curl form pans. I think that's what they're called. But what I did was, as I was saying before the video ended, so I lined the bottom of these pans with parchment paper. So these 3 pans are lined with parchment paper only because the bottom of them release. And this pan is just buttered. So I use butter and buttered the pan. And same thing, if you can see, the sides of this is buttered also. So I'm going to put them in the oven. Like I said, my oven is about 350 degrees, and I'm going to leave it in there for about an hour, and then I'm going to test it. And if it needs a little longer, I'll let it stay in there for maybe another 15-20 minutes until my toothpick or my knife, preferably to use a toothpick, that way you don't put a big hole in the cake, can go through and come out, or the knife goes through and comes out smooth. Okay, so stay tuned. I hope you've enjoyed this till I finish. The cakes are finished. One is still in the oven. The bigger one is drying out a little bit, but they are done. And I'm going to let them cool a little bit. And then I will put a little bit of Red Label wine and a little teeny bit of rum in a bowl and kind of brush the top of the cake. And that's it. That's how the black cake should turn out. The knife is supposed to come out smooth, and that's how you know it's finished. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you try it. Have a good night. Merry Christmas all. So this is the cake taken out of the pan, and I've been pouring little Red Label on top, just to soak into the cake, because it's strong already with the rum, but it tastes very good. So this is how yours should have come out. Hopefully it did.